Okay, we're inside the north wall. Meter's on the other side of the wall. The meter box should be sealed. What we have here is a 200 amp breaker box. Service panel, load center, call it what you will. Okay. We are supposed to have... This is called printing. This is called handwriting. These are supposed to be written. AC is 30 amps. AC is 30 amps. The minimum is 25. Maximum is 40. It's a little undersized, but not horribly so. So just making note of that. So inside the north wall, what do we got here? This is called bundling. Okay, there's a big knockout hole, just like there for L1 and L2, and the main neutral to come in. We don't know where it's coming in, so we have these knockout holes. See all these little ones? Those little ones right there? Those are for these wires. You're not supposed to bring more than 2 in at a time. Not supposed to bring more than 2 in at a time. That's very common. Very common. I have it at my home. My home's not for sale. You shouldn't have to live like me. And even the illustration that I'm going to provide inside the report is kind of apologetic, and I hate apologizing for my work. But sometimes you might find that the cure is worse than the ill. So it's pretty common. A lot of home inspectors don't even call it out. I do. I do. This is L1 and L2, and this is the main neutral. Main neutral is supposed to be wrapped with white tape. If you don't know that's the main neutral, you don't belong in this box. I get that, but it's supposed to be wrapped with white tape. And we're supposed to have protective boots on L1 and L2. Now this is pretty good design here, so it's pretty protective. It's a fairly recent requirement too. So now it's okay to double lug grounds, but it's not okay to double lug neutrals. Okay. Double lug, not triple lug, not quadruple lug. Okay, you can put 2 under one, but not 4. Not 4 for sure. We have the same problem over here. On neutrals, they always carry current, so there's no excuse. I mean, it should be 1 screw, 1 wire, 1 lug, 1 wire. No double lugging, no triple lugging. So the neutrals are double lugged. So coming on along, we don't have any AFCI. Wasn't required when the home was built. This is for the jacuzzi bathtub. I wonder if it works. Yeah, it does. Alright. We shouldn't have any debris in the cabinet. Any combustible debris. And the gaps in the cabinet shouldn't be more than 1/18 of an inch. By the time this cover fits on top of here, 1/16 of an inch, excuse me. By the time this cover fits on top of here, you got this gap that goes around there. It compromises the fire blocking. And this cabinet was screwed in. The manufacturer thinks that you should have nails. Nails have shear strength. Tensile shear strength. Nails, they're faster and they're tighter. I get that. But they also snap and they break. So if this structure was to experience a tornado, for example, you know, you already got a bad day if the tornado blew up your garage. I know that. But if the cabinet had been nailed into place instead of screwed into place, it'd stand a better chance of staying put. So what did we learn? We learned that it's hand labeled. We learned that we got bundling. We learned that we got white hots. Okay, that should be wrapped with black tape. If you don't know that's hot, you don't belong in here. I get it. We learned that we got white hots. We learned that our neutrals are double lugged. We learned that our grounds are quadruple lugged. We learned that we got debris inside of it. We learned that we got a gap, and then that the cabinet was screwed into place. And also the bonding location. The bonding location is on the water heater cold water supply. I know it is because I found it. But it should be labeled there just in case, you know, the technician doesn't have to go chasing it down. And that's the electric panel.